Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video, and this is a paid request for Thompson. Thank you so much for that. For those interested, requesting any type of videos, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal. I do have a CashApp as well. Links are down below in the info box, and I will get to as soon as I possibly can. And for those who sent them, thank you. I do appreciate it. And Thompson wanted me to look at a Simpsons episode. Season 6, Episode 9, Homer Badman. Which I thought this was interesting because, number one, I actually do quite like this episode. I remember this episode back to the day. And this episode is so... works so well with the current weather, the current storms of the day. Like, this has not, sadly, has not dated. I mean, this episode still works today. With cancel culture, media manipulation, believing something so quickly that you cancel the person, and then when you're found that's not the case, then there's barely an apology. The line that says, "your tears," like someone's crying about... Before I do that, the story, Homer and Marge... they go to a candy convention. I'll get more in the specifics later. They come home. Homer had Marge have a lot of candy within her coat. While the kids are enjoying their candy, Homer's got to take the babysitter home. There's this rare candy. It got stuck on the woman's clothes. He reached out to take it off. She thinks it's sexual harassment. She got her facts wrong. So she cancels this guy. And then the media firestorm and the people going up in arms, picketing in front of the Simpsons house over something Homer didn't do. And then when he does get on a show, which the show here is supposed to be a take on Hard Copy, which was a show back to the day. Here it's Rock Bottom. About how media will sensationalize something, turn something into a show, dramatize it. So before you even know the person's innocent or guilty, they put like scary music or whatever the case. They'll re-edit stuff. But I mean, hell, you just see that shit happening today. Let alone about the media manipulation and depending on which political side you are. They're more for this or they're more for that. And now it's more of that. What are news sites have more political sides, left or right? Not really any political... There's not really any news sites that are just... don't give a shit about politics. Again, either one or the other. So again, the whole cancel culture stuff still apparent today. So again, this plot holds up fairly well. And sorry about that. Damn, I'm getting caught up. Get caught up with this bullshit, man. So one thing leads to another. Well, I was saying before, when this cancel culture is happening, there's these women on, I think it's supposed to be Sally Jesse Raphael's show. And the women are crying. It's like, I don't know who Homer Simpson is. I don't know what he did, but oh my God. And then the host says, your tears say more than real evidence ever could. That line killed me. I'm like, how fucking true is that? Your tears say more than real evidence ever could. Feelings matter more than evidence nowadays. It's not about what you can prove, it's about what you can feel. And make others feel. Proof be damned. There's no proof, tough. How do you feel, though? That line works today, sad to say. So going back to the episode, I like the bit where Bart's complaining about the cereal. How come there's not one with just marshmallows? Which I think there are. I could be wrong. I think there are cereals that are just marshmallows. I don't know what they're called, but I know I've seen them. I know I've seen cereals that's just marshmallows. And if that's the case, don't worry, Bart. Just wait a few years and you get your cereal with all marshmallows. I do like the bits of the candy convention. I think those are some of the funnier bits. Like Homer gets this super sour ball, and you see how puckered he is. I like that Marge gets a celery stick, and someone goes, "Ma'am, you don't have to put sugar on that, or you don't have to get out, ma'am." There's this gummy Venus de Milo that Homer wants. I gotta be very sneaky, and he just punches through. My favorite joke in the whole episode, which I remember this joke ever since I first saw it back to the day. That'll probably be part of the thumbnail. Is the nerds and the people are chasing after Homer. So Homer hits a soda machine. He gets some Pop Rocks. He mixes them. This is the urban legend that if you eat Pop Rocks and you drink soda, your stomach explodes. So he mixes it and he uses it as a grenade. And then you see Homer running as Bruce Willis from Die Hard. Explodes, he jumps, and Homer goes, "Ah!" and flies off the camera like that. Like, "Ah!" I still fucking laugh my ass off. I literally rewound it like 3 times to watch it. I still laugh my ass off with it. I still think it's fucking hilarious. See you in hell, Tandy Boys! Other jokes I like with the protests. He gets in his car, they're rocking the car. At work, they're rocking back and forth. Smithers goes, "Hey, you can't be here. You don't work here." And Homer goes, "Don't worry. They're with me." After this bit of quiet, then the protesters keep pushing back and forth. He has the same look. Like Homer's so over it. And here's the thing. Homer did nothing wrong. Like, this is one of those times, because it gets tiresome. Oh, Homer screwed up, so Homer has to fix this. Homer screwed up. How refreshing. Homer did nothing wrong, so you feel more sorry for him and what he's going through. So it makes you root for the character even more. But they got in this habit where every other fucking thing is, oh, Homer did this. Because it was the easier, lazy writing. It was lazy writing. How he did in the situation, Homer did it. How did he screw up? Homer did it. But when you do that so many fucking times, you kind of give up on Homer as a character. Which I know as I speak, apparently the Simpsons have been renewed another 4 seasons. Because why not, right? Why not? I do like on the TV show Rock Bottom the way they edit it, where when they edit Homer's talking, there's a clock here, and you see just how with the edits the clock keeps going everywhere. So it's so noticeable, clear edits, but the fact that people believe in it just shows. I mean, it's part of the whole parody of it. Just even when the guy's talking and the cutaway is literally just a still frame, and they're using a still frame to work their drama. Something about that made me laugh. There's a bit with Homer, "Oh, we gotta leave. I know where we go. We go under the sea," and they do a Little Mermaid parody as his imagination's running wild. But instead of singing, he's just eating all the creatures under the sea. I forgot about this. There's the TV dramatization of what Homer did, as Homer is played by Dennis Franz, which I thought was hilarious. Dennis Franz, of course, from NYPD Blue. I know, like, I saw pictures of him, like, how he is nowadays. He does look pretty frail, but at the same time, he's fairly old, and I guess there's a reason why he's not really in the limelight, so. He obviously made enough, because he was on NYPD Blue forever, and he only did a few films. I mean, Die Hard 2, he was in City of Angels with Nick Cage. He didn't do a whole lot, and like I said, I don't remember the last thing I've seen Dennis Franz in, now that I think about it. Which I love him in Die Hard 2. How about we just shut the whole fucking airport down, huh? How about we do that? Just shut the whole airport down. Yeah, 1998 is the last thing he was in. Just movies he was in: Psycho 2, Blowout. I didn't realize he was in Popeye. Die Hard 2. The last film was City of Angels. And then TV on NYPD Blue, he was on there. From 1993 to 2005, 261 episodes. So he did a Simpsons episode in 94, some TV movies: Moment of Truth, Caught in the Crossfire, Texas Justice, Healing the Hate. He was a voice on the cartoon Mighty Ducks. Hockey playing Ducks because they wanted the Ninja Turtles success. And he was at Sesame Street. He was on an episode of Sesame Street. So Sesame Street and City of Angels, yeah, 1998. Just retired. I guess he was at the 2016 Primetime Emmy Awards, him and Jimmy Smits. Hey, I mean, he knew to handle his money. He retired, living off that. Hey, ain't that the life? You did your time. You did your show for in 93 to 2005. So, over 10 years. Smart man. Smart man. But yeah, it was fun to see him in this. Homer's helped out because of Groundskeeper Willie. He videotapes people. Because he's like, all Scottish people do it. He's cleared of his charges because they find out he was just getting candy. And then they watch hard copy. They watch Bot Bottom again, and now they're going to go after Groundskeeper Willie. And Marge is like, didn't you learn anything? Honey, I didn't learn anything. But the line before, I think Marge says it, but someone says, as long as everybody is taping everyone else, justice will be done. I just think that's a line that works today because people are, with this, taping everyone, filming everything. So I guess in a way, it proves evidence and justice to be done if it is or not. So, granted, in 1994 this was. What was it, 94? Season 6. Well, yeah. So, they probably didn't know it'd be this type of filming, but like I say, it's just crazy watches just how much it fairly holds up. It's fun, fast paced, some funny jokes, and overall, one of the better episodes, I would say. It was nice to rewatch and revisit this again. So thanks to Chad Thompson for that. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye for now. Don't touch any asses until we meet again, including mine. Don't touch my ass. I won't touch your ass, and we won't touch each other's ass. It'll be all copacetic. Later.